Hi, everybody. This is The Mountain on Versus. I'm Bill Dolman. As you know by now, BYU has the most dynamic scorer in America in Jimmer Fredette. But it's Jackson Emery who has been the Cougars' best on the defensive end throughout his career. With over 200 steals, Emery recently passed Danny Ainge as the school's all-time leader. We thought we'd introduce you to BYU's other star guard and the little brother he can't wait for you to meet. Here's Sammy Linebaugh.
It might be the only place on the planet where being called a thief is the highest form of flattery. Before tip-off against TCU, BYU senior Jackson Emery had fans in his home arena on their feet. ...196 career steals, enough to surpass a record in the books for over 2 decades. Danny Ainge had this to say.
From the time you've been on campus, you've been one of my favorite players because of your intensity and how you instigate physical play, your fearlessness in taking big shots at crucial moments.
Emery with a hand in his face. Perfect beyond the hook.
As part of tonight's ceremony for honoring the BYU senior for breaking the all-time steals record, Cougar fandom has declared it Jackson Emery night, and no one is more proud than his hometown community of Alpine, Utah.
Jackson is the best leader probably about I've ever had.
Lone Peak High School coach Quincy Lewis says he'll never forget the first time he saw Emery play.
Here's this kid stealing the ball, layup, 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 you know, and you wonder, is that real? Am I really seeing this? And then the next game he does it again. Next game he does it again. And you start figuring out this guy really has a feel and anticipation to be able to do those things.
Emery was by then a junior and had never played varsity basketball. Lewis says he was fiercely competitive and at times tough to rein in.
It was honestly about every other game. We had to sit him on the bench. He'd have a technical or something, and we'd have to sit him on the bench and just calm him down, and you couldn't talk to him when he got mad.
You know, he sat me down and said, I like your competitive nature. I like how you like to play so hard, but you can't be doing this or doing that, slapping the floor when you get mad, or making comments to refs when it doesn't go your way, or, you know, pushing the other guy if he's holding you or pinching you, whatever he's doing. You got to maintain your composure.
Emery listened, and by his senior year, the 6-foot guard was nothing short of a phenomenon, leading the Lone Peak Knights to the state title. Something his younger brother now hopes to repeat. Only a sophomore, Nick Emery, already has several D1 offers. BYU is among them.
Well, Nick, he's far ahead of his years. You know, last year he averages 18, 19 a game as a freshman, and that's just amazing. And he was fortunate to be, you know, blessed with a body that was ready to play as a freshman, but also to have the skill level that he has at this point is something else.
Jackson's just been my mentor. I mean, he's helped me in everything,
including a competitiveness that is both unmatched and managed. Kinda like two thieves, but in the bright lights.
Steal Emery, the all-time steals leader at BYU.
1-on-1 to 21, who wins?
It's pretty close. I mean, he's probably got the defense, so I'll give it to him. But I say we've got a few years to go.
Oh, I think right now I still got him. I tell him, I'm like, you know, I'm still your older brother, and as long as I'm playing, you know, I'm in my prime. You know, I'm gonna beat you.
Thank you, Sammy, and be sure to join us tonight at 10 o'clock for the Mountain Sports Report for a wrap-up of all the action from around the MWC. I'm Bill Dolman in our Mountain studio. After the break, it's back to the pit for the second half. This has been the Mountain on Versus.